To start Beguile, first you need to set up your chessboard in a traditional fashion. If you're unsure of the proper method, there are plenty of websites that can help you, or you can find your way over to the Beguile website, and we will post up the basic guidelines and rules to the gameplay section. Secondly, you need to familiarize yourself with the standard pieces and the way they move. Again, these will also be posted on the website for first-time players. Once you're familiar with the way the pieces move on the board, it's time to open up Beguile the Game. The cards are removed from the box, and there should be 2 rule cards. Each player should be given a rule card to read, and then placed next to their side of the board for quick reference during the game. Now, we would like to shuffle the deck quickly, and each player is then dealt 5 cards each, face down. Once the cards have been dealt, the remainder of the deck should be placed beside the board so that both opponents can easily access it. Now it's time to play. Traditionally, it's White's turn to go first. So, as White, I will take one of the piles, place it in front of me, and Black gets to take one of the piles as well. Now we look through our hand, and we make the choice to either play a regular chess move by just moving a piece and finishing the turn, or you get to use a card that's in your hand. Now would be a good time to mention there are 2 different styles of cards. There are T cards, which are generally very powerful cards, and as a result, they are played as the player's turn. Very rarely would a piece actually be moved unless otherwise dictated by the card. The other type of card is the C cards, and the C cards are played in conjunction with a piece being moved. I'm going to start the turn by playing the Infiltrate card. It says, select a piece to swap with the corresponding piece of the opponent's. When your piece takes its new place, the opponent's piece is captured and the turn is over. So what we're going to do is I will discard the card as I'm playing it. I'm taking the rook, and I'm going to swap it with his rook, capturing his rook. And now to complete the turn, I'm going to pick up a new card and add it to my hand, bringing it back up to 5, and the turn is over. Now it's Black's turn. Again, we're going to look at the cards and either make a regular move, or we're going to play a card from the hand. I think we can agree that Black's not going to like the rook down in that corner. So let's see what we can play. We're going to play the Champion card. It says, one of your pawns may move like a knight for 1 turn. Again, the card is discarded. We are going to make the pawn move like a knight, capture the rook, pick up a new card, and now Black's turn is over. Now we're back to White's turn. Look at the cards in hand. Now in this case, since Black has taken the rook with his pawn, we have a T card that says the Romeo and Juliet. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. After the opponent has taken one of your pieces, play this card and take the piece that took yours. Again, this is a T card, and since it's a guaranteed capture, that pawn is then removed, and it is the end of the turn. So we just pick up a new card to replenish, and it's back to Black's turn. Okay, now here's another T card that's a little extreme. We have what's called the Lightning Strike. Play this card to capture any single enemy piece on the board except for the king. So Black plays the Lightning Strike and decides it's going to just take out White's queen. Takes a new card, places it back into the hand, and again the turn is over. White might be feeling a little down right now. That's a hard hit to lose the queen so early. But they have what's called the Possession card. Use this card to take control of one of your opponent's pieces and have it do your evil bidding. Hey, Why get your hands dirty, right? We're going to play the possession card on your opponent's king, and he'll take the queen. An eye for an eye, and we're going to pick up a new card, and again, end the turn. It's back to black. Players continue taking turns back and forth until one player can place his opponent in a checkmate situation. But be careful, there are a lot of cards that can turn the tables at any point and give your opponent the upper hand. Thanks for taking the time to watch the brief tutorial on how to play Beguile. If you'd like to see more, please navigate to www.beguile.ca and click on the Gameplay tab.